Kansas City mother is desperate for help. She says her 5-block walk to daycare with her young son is downright scary.
Only on 41 Action News, Lexi Suter talked with the mom and found out why. Lexi.
Well, Mike, get a look here. You can see you can walk along the sidewalk in Westport and all of a sudden it's closed. Now that's because of a construction site, but that's one of the biggest complaints. Walkers aren't given an alternative but to just cross in the middle of the road. Just one complaint of many for residents in Kansas City. 6 to 8 times a week, Caitlin Bunch walks to and from her son's Westport daycare.
It's about a 5-block walk, and really it shouldn't be something that is, challenging or treacherous or scary to walk 5 blocks in, a city.
But for Bunch and her little boy, the half-mile walk often turns into several safety concerns.
Sidewalk and street closures for construction with no alternative routes. Things like crosswalks that aren't marked well. And because crosswalk violations don't seem to be enforced much, people aren't stopping at crosswalks. And things just like sidewalk conditions, sidewalks that are completely degraded, covered in mud, covered in glass, there are no curb cuts.
Just last week, Kansas City released its annual city satisfaction survey. And though residents are happier overall, the data shows people are least satisfied with the sidewalks, streets, and infrastructure conditions. In fact, 54% of people say fixing up the sidewalks and streets is their #1 request.
It's incredibly frustrating to have to sort of deal with the same things day after day after day on just something that should be easy.
Bunch and her husband have reached out to the city for help, but don't feel as if walkability is a top priority.
So that's kind of been the feedback that we've gotten, is that, yeah, those do sound like challenges, but fixing things like that might inhibit the flow of traffic.
Still, walking is not something she's going to give up.
I'm going to keep on walking because I enjoy walking. I enjoy, spending the time with my son. I enjoy, showing him the trees and the flowers. I enjoy, meeting my neighbors. So I'm going to keep doing it. I just wish it was a little less difficult and a little, less scary.
Now, we did ask the city about money for sidewalks. We learned that this public property, sidewalks like this, they are responsible for. But any sidewalks that you see in front of a home in the residential areas, the property owner is responsible for paying to fix that. Now, as for this situation, the city says it is working on a sidewalk detour plan. Reporting live in Westport, Lexi Suter, 41 Action News.